Hi guys and welcome to Mining with Brainless episode 6, except this isn't Mining with Brainless episode 6, this is something completely different. Not sure exactly what I'm going to call this series, maybe Brainless Presents or something, but I am just going to grab a bunch of games that I pick up randomly and show them to you guys and give you essentially my opinion on them. I don't want to call it a review, I don't want to call it a I don't know. It's not going to be a combination of me shooting 6 people in a row. You're going to see me dying a lot. I'm not very good. I'm not claiming to be good, by the way. Um, this is probably close to the 30th round I've played of this game. It's a free-to-play game on Steam right now. Well, I got it through Steam anyway. Not sure. You could probably get it through somewhere else, but free-to-play game on Steam. Really, really high quality. I haven't played many free-to-play games recently, but this one is based on the Unreal Engine. So it looks just fantastic, as you can tell. It runs really, really, really nice. The production value is fantastic. The way they do free-to-play is decent. They added a few interesting things. It's essentially free-to-play, but you pay for weapons, skins, and add-ons for your guns. But all that stuff is relatively easily, all the stuff that matters anyway. It's not a pay-to-win game. It can be, I guess, in the slightest bit. You can buy stuff and get powerful, but the point is that you get a currency in-game that allows you to actually buy all the same stuff, aside from aesthetic stuff. Some aesthetic stuff you do have to buy with real money, but you get most of the stuff through an in-game currency. And the way they do it is you can rent things. Like, you can rent an entire gun for, let's say, 200 gold. I think they call it gold. 200 gold a day. Or maybe 500 gold for 3 days. Or you could pay maybe 5,500 gold for a permanent accusation of the weapon. And then they do the same exact thing with add-ons. So you'll pay, you can rent an add-on. I can rent the scope, like the scope I'm using right now. I believe that's a rented scope. I pay maybe 100 gold, and I have it for a day. 24 hours from the point I buy it. Or I, pay 300 gold, and I get it for 3 days or something. And then I could get it permanently by paying 1,500 or something like that. Or maybe like 50 Zen, which I believe is their actual currency that you can buy with cash. The only real problem I have with that is it seems like their prices are kind of insane for some of the stuff. I'm not going to spend $3 for a scope for my my secondary weapon. That's not going to happen. I'm going to, grind up the gold. I guess if you're rich and you like to throw around money, but $3 or $4 for a scope is kind of insane in my opinion. But I guess I'm not the marketing professional, nor am I the professional at reviewing stuff like that. Balancing is interesting. There are some weapons that I feel... Actually, no. There are some weapons I want to feel are overpowered, just because I love sniping. And sniping's a little bit rough in this game. Because of that visor. You hit the visor and you have a limited amount of energy down on your bottom right there. And you can see everybody on the map. So sniping is kind of weird, because generally sniping you would, sit in the corner, sit in a nest, sit somewhere where somebody wouldn't see you, and take pop shots. But in a game like this with that visor, everybody can see where you are at any given point in time. So you kind of have to move a lot, which not really an issue for me, because generally I frown against people sniping in the corner and not not helping out their friends or their teammates, or not trying to get to the objective. Obviously this is team deathmatch. There is no real objective besides killing bitches. But so sniping, like I said, I keep getting derailed. Sniping is kind of weird. I feel like I have a disadvantage, but then at other times I feel like I have an advantage, which I guess you could call balanced. They do have shotguns, machine guns, submachine guns, light machine guns. I've only used the assault rifles, or yeah, assault rifles, which I was using at the beginning of this video, and the sniper rifle. They've got secondaries. They've got, you know, submachine or machine pistols, heavy pistol, light pistol, all that fun jazz. For the most part, I have only played with the two kinds of guns, as I told you. They have a weird system. I also don't like the fact that some entire subcategories of guns are completely locked. Like, I can't get a shotgun till I'm level like 10 or 15 or something just stupid. If you're gonna have a game where you can buy stuff with real money or XP or gold in-game currency, I really think it should be open. You know, all the subcategories just open to everybody. I mean, I don't know if there's a real reason why that's a thing. I guess it gives you something to work towards, but add-ons, working towards add-ons I think is enough. But the whole, like, shotguns, I can't get a shotgun. There was a guy with a shotgun who killed me once. It might have been in this game right here. But, I mean, they didn't seem particularly amazing. It didn't seem bad. In close range, it definitely wrecked. But it just seemed kind of weird that they would lock it right there. I don't actually understand why that is a thing. I would assume they have some kind of a reason, but I think they should be open to everything, and you get the add-ons as you level up. That seems to be a better way of going about things. So nothing else I can really say about it. I really enjoyed the game. Like I said, it's one of the best free-to-play games I've played. First-person shooter anyway. It's really, really well done. Done in the Unreal Engine. It looks fantastic. It runs fantastic. I've got the game right now maxed out. Except I did take the blur off. I hate motion blur. Just, ugh. I got my field of view set up at 90, which is nice. Everything's maxed out, and even while recording, I'm getting about 50 to 60 frames while recording, which is really, really nice, because I get crappy frames recording some stuff that doesn't look as good. 50 to 60 frames roughly. I think one point in time in this video I dipped down to about 38, but I would call anything above 30 smooth, playable. Anything below 30, not so much. I would prefer to stay at 60 personally, but 30 definitely playable. When I'm not recording, I'm easily getting, well, without VSync, I'm easily getting around 120 frames. I'll throw my system specs down in the info, just so you know what it's comparing to. One thing I didn't check is, I don't know how well it's doing with my Crossfire, because I've got 6870s and I've got them crossfired. And a lot of games don't like to work very well with them. Like, they'll max out one card and just not use the other. But I guess I didn't really check because I don't have any FPS issues. I hear there is a few issues with Crossfire potentially if you set up a profile for the game. Sometimes it'll cause your ATI Catalyst controller to crash. But I didn't set up any profiles, and it seems to be working just fine without a profile. So yeah, I would probably give the game, I don't want to give it a number. I do not want to give it a number. I hate number rating systems. They mean nothing these days. I mean, anything, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about numbers. It's a good game. I would definitely recommend playing it. For a free-to-play game, I have definitely paid for worse. I'd play it over any of the Call of Duty games easily. It's just a fantastic game. If you like, and see, that's the thing. If you do like the Call of Duty games, or you have liked them in the past, like I really liked COD 4. Loved COD 4. It kind of gives that feeling when you're playing because of the upgrades and the ranks and the camos, and you can make yourself look different. I just got knifed. It's a rewarding game, especially because you don't have to buy the items right away, so you can rent them. And even though you don't own the item, you can get a really, really nice gun right off the bat. You can literally buy a pre-made sniper rifle with you know, a big ass scope and a big ass clip after playing one game. Fantastic. It feels very, very rewarding. And now that the game's done, you can see I didn't do horribly. Did not do very great either. Throwing up my thing adds up all of your experience. I'm level 6. I think that's about maybe 30 games. Now, probably a little less earned. Yeah, see, there's my GP gold. That's the in-game currency, and then Zen is the other currency. So that is pretty much it for this video. Blacklight Redemption, Brainless would give it a giant hells yeah on a scale of 1 to fuck yeah. I would give it a giant hells yeah. A few issues with it, but I really liked it. It was really nice, really smooth, especially for a free-to-play game. And I would definitely recommend picking it up if you have Steam, or through other means if they have them. On a random note, I would like some feedback on this video, whether or not I should be doing more or less of them. I guess not less. I can't do less. This is my first one. It's something I don't really want to keep the channel nothing but Minecraft, and I plan on adding more games eventually, just let's playing them. But for now, I was kind of interested in the game, and I thought maybe I would show it off to people who have not seen it yet. So feedback on that would be very much appreciated. And when you leave the feedback on that, if you do want more games, just tell me which ones you want me to check out. Alright guys, thanks for watching.